I'm John Proxy. Welcome, lurkers, and all you archaeologists, to my Myst adventure. Well, it is a Myst adventure, but it's specifically Riven. And I've been playing this for I think 13, 14 months. So just to explain, I played it for 2 hours, and I enjoyed those 2 hours. And I was cutting them in half an hour, and I was putting them on my YouTube channels, of course, where I put such things. And then I got stuck on a puzzle, as one does, right? And then I was just like, oh, I could do with a hint. And I accidentally read, I can tell you which was the puzzle. The puzzle was, I had to shut the door and then there was a corridor. That was the actual solution I was looking for. And I didn't click on that place. Very easy thing to miss in a very old game like this. But I found out a thing I didn't want to know. So I in a strop, I just didn't play the game for 6 months. And then what I've done is I've dipped in and I've gone, do I remember this? Sort of. And then forgot for another 6 months. So the last time I played was in October, which is pandemic. And I know what I did in that episode. But it's that was 8 months ago. I think it might be 2 years I've been playing this game. Blimey. I was trying to go for all the Myst games and then I got distracted. But I thought, you know what, this is a pretty good opportunity. I'm streaming now. Maybe somebody will come on the stream and be like, you idiot, click on the fish. Yes. So the puzzle, I love that it starts saved game. What a weird way to. So every time I've played a game, I've been labeling it. Oh, we can actually see. So I started in 2019. Yeah. And we can see my progress there. So these two are the modern ones. No, they're not that modern, though. Okay, so you can see I did all those in 2011. Only just 2011 still, but... Oh, you can see what I got distracted by in 2020, though. And then I did this a year after that. And then I've now decided I'm going to continue. Yes, because I was really worried that I'd just forgotten how to play and I'd have to start again. That's still a little bit of a worry. Let's examine this room. And this time, what I was also doing is because I was recording it, I was doing it in half-an-hour segments. See, we know we can turn this around. It's all going to come back to me. It says D1. I might need a whiteboard for this. I have plenty of whiteboards. Cool, it does a thing. I rotate it, it does a thing. We can have water in here if I do that. So let's do that. For no reason at all, because I don't remember this doing anything. That's a pretty chill game. What I like is, for streams, I've been setting up, this screen that you got here that I wouldn't have had on the other episode, and I immediately like it. I get out to have the title. Maybe someone will come visit and be like, "Whoa, what's this you're playing?" And I'll be like, "It's Myst. I have no idea what's going on." I literally have no idea what I'm trying to achieve, but what I do know is this. That we have a boat, a submarine, and it gives me access to this, what I call the bird cage. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get out the whiteboard and make notes of where things go. Which is something I should have done before. So let's do that. Let's do this properly. Let's mark a node on the map. There's several things I want to do. Because that turns off and on things as well, I believe. So what we're at is we're going to say... we're going to call this cave pool. I did have notes last time, didn't I? They're long gone. Cave pool. Right. I'm going to go down there. So this... turns us left or right. And that changes the tracks. Right. We can see a track there. So if I go up now, seems fairly pointless, but there is a stop to the right. Let's say that symbol is right. Like, that's a mini node, isn't it? And we'll go up, we'll see where it takes us. We're going to just make a note of all the places. Because I'm going to have to revisit places. Oh, so we have immediately gone to the birdcage. Well, I'm going to... The map I'm drawing is not going to be indicative of the shape of the world, but like, we're calling that birdcage because that's what I called it before. And we're going to explore the birdcage. We're going to remind ourselves what it does, and I'm also going to briefly... There you go, there's some... Turn the sound up because I don't think sound really is a massive factor in this game. So it might as well be loud. And we're going to have a look at this and see what's going on with it. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Okay. I thought I saw something interesting. I mean, maybe it's a lift? Oh, I saw some... Yeah, that there. That's what I'm interested in. See that? Immediately a brand new thing. Beautiful. It is the lift. Did I do the hard work already last episode and then forgot to continue playing ever again? Because, thank you, John of the Past, if that's true. Oh, it's one of these. Where you're like, oh, I'll come back and interact with it. No, it does. There isn't an interaction. Maybe I don't have the item. Myst isn't still Riven, John. Not really a game for having random items. I like that you can see the sort of panel behind the pull rope. Subtly changes. Alright, I don't know what that is, but I can't look at it from a better angle. Because changing angle means I'm on a different plane of existence. I have... What do I have? I've got a... It doesn't even let me see what I've got at. Okay. Can I pull that from a different angle? Oh, I love that Riven goes... Oh yeah, but like it's going to take how long, so you have to hear the sound. Which means you have to be rooted into place. You don't have to be rooted into place. Oh, because it looks like... Okay, it looks like this is the only angle I can approach it from. Like, it looks like it's in the middle, but it's not in the middle. It's actually to the side. The perspective is a little bit confusing. Like, I'm way on the other side now. But, maybe I want to put something at the top and it comes down and I grab it. Perhaps we can explore up the top there. Is that an explorable place? I cannot remember. But you know what? We're going to map it. So we'll make a note that the birdcage has pull string. I'm sure that's got a name that doesn't make me sound stupid, but I don't know what it is, so I'm calling it pull string. Pull rope. Slightly cooler, but still dumb. Now, hello Lurker, by the way. The good thing about me only just streaming this from the middle of the game is nobody knows how stupid I've been, even though I'm actually going to immediately save my game. But hello Lurkers. Okay. The reason I was doing that just so I could show that I indeed started in 2019. Anyway, but that's for reasons. So I'm going to continue forwards if it will let me. And mark where that takes me. Right. I should also note that... Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. Oh, the reason yeah, I know why. Sorry, it's, I've kind of got a thing there. I passed the junction, didn't I? But the junction was going the other way. That's why I didn't mark it, but I should mark it. So birdmage, it's a very different thing. Birdcage is taking me to another junction. I'm going to continue going right. But I will mark the existence of the junction. And we'll try and draw this better off, but for the sake of easily remembering what's going on right now, we're just going to continue. And hopefully, this is all going to make sense by the time I have to go back the other way. Now, I recorded all of Myst and put it online. I don't know if anyone ever watched it. But I mapped out the entire of the underground railway in that game. And that wasn't the puzzle. Oh, hello, Dungeon. What I'll say... let's leave the place to get my bearings. So I am... let me... I'll redo the introduction. Oh, hang on. We've made a full circuit, haven't we? Cool. That's confusing, but we'll write a little circle around everything. Right. I'm about 2 hours in. If we look at my save games, or even... or whatever. I'm about 2 hours in, I think. But... oh, no, 3 hours. Three and a half hours. But what happened was I got stuck in a puzzle about here. And I looked up the answer. And I just wanted a hint. And what happened is I read too much. And I got so angry. I just stopped playing for 6 months until I forgot. The puzzle I was stuck on was turn around and close the door. And the corridor's on your left. And that was just... I just needed to shut the door. And I would have seen there was a new place to go. I didn't want to know about a future thing. And then about 6 months ago, I was like, okay, I'll play it again. I'm really worried that I can't remember anything. And I evidently mapped out this area a little bit, which I was kind of happy about. And now I'm streaming it. But this is like, I wasn't streaming it before. Also, a little bit worried about streaming it because people can see how dumb you are. But yes. So I may have forgotten quite important stuff back there, but I do distinctly remember that I looked around a lot. Like, I know that this is the area I'm supposed to be concentrating on right now. Let's cancel that and resume. Also, I like having all this set up, which I didn't have before. What was I going to say? I've mapped this now. Yes. So we're probably better off going the other way, even though... actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, we'll go forwards once, then change on the junction? Or do I turn around? We'll turn around. How do I turn around? I turn around with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this thing. Now, it should still take me to the birdcage. And the junction's facing the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah, so I just passed that. Although now I see that this is a multi-junction, so I'll mark that off. So we're going to go to a new place straight away. That's... No, John. You've done it wrong, haven't you? You marked it on... No. No. Yeah, it is after the birdcage. So if I go left, it'll take me... Oh, I see. I don't want to go left. Left will just take me back to the birdcage. I want to go right. Let's... We'll see where I land. Yeah, I can already tell this is a bad... I should pay attention to the video as well, shouldn't I? The full motion video. Oh, the technology. So, oh my word, there's lots of lurkers. My bloody OBS lies to me. Like, I've got my OBS on the screen, and I've got Twitch on in the background, so I can tell if it breaks. And they've got different number of viewers. So what I was going to say was, my brother played this when I was growing up. I've got an older brother. I've got two older brothers. And I was slightly too young to play Myst. And then when I did get it, it was slightly less exciting to me. So it's sort of a thing I've always wanted to revisit. The other thing is I do have one of their VR games, which I've tried recording several times. And I've just gotten really unlucky with those recordings. And then I thought, okay, I'll play for the entire series. And then play my PC. My PC's improved since, so hopefully that'll... is it Abduction? I don't know if it's exactly the same team. But it's spiritually connected to these games. Okay. We can see the birdcage there. It's not really a birdcage, whatever it is. Just have names. But yeah. And I know they're kind of obtuse. It's good. Where does this take me? Ah, to the 5 levers. Right, I think that was my great discovery before. That these turn off and on the things covering up the places. Presumably I want them all on for the time being. That's definitely not going to be the answer to all the puzzles. I'm going to continue mapping out the place. I'm actually just going to call that the 5, and we're going to know what that means. Okay, cool. Huh. I love there's so much superfluous detail, just to confuse you. Here's a wall. There might be something here. Could be something right there that you missed. This is also nice. Okay, I've heard they're remaking Myst in VR as well. So by the time I get to Myst, hopefully I've forgotten all the puzzles. I don't think I'm going to forget all the puzzles to Myst. Though I don't think I remember the puzzles I've already done in Riven, so... Who knows? Yeah, I'm not going to press any of those yet. Press? Pull. Yeah, it got announced like a few months ago, I think. The people who made Abduction had a Kickstarter. I think it's called, oh, it's the religious term for the heavens. Like, you know, like a sort of glass dome around the world. That dome's got a... It's not a dome, is it? It's a sphere. Well, it might be a dome. Actually, it is a dome, isn't it? Because it's... That model is flat. But, like, that dome has a name with all the stars drawn on. And they've kickstarted, like, a year ago now. Or a couple of years... Would be a few years now. They've been making it for a while. That VR game as well. They're just making all their games in VR now. I think it's just because it's sort of well suited. You know, you're looking at these environments. They're very pretty. And it kind of makes things a little bit harder because it could be anywhere, but also sort of dynamic. Okay, that's the 5. You know what? I want to delineate that slightly better. There we go. The worry I have is I've already taken up too much room. It's very exciting. Like, I get distracted with like 100 other games as one does, but yeah. I was actually stuck with what to do today, and I was like, Riven, I need to play Riven. I need to keep going, otherwise I'll never Finish it. Okay, that is a dead end, which I'm glad about. Put like a plus there to indicate that's a dead end. No, I'll put like a line, like a train stop. That makes more sense. Okay, let's turn you around. It's you, isn't it? Right. We want this facing left. Because if we go around, it'll take us to the cave pool again. We don't want to go to the cave pool. Oh, 7th. I've never played. You know what? I might write them down. 7th guest. It's 11th hour as well. There's a bunch of games from my childhood that I was too poor to play. That I've always been curious about. There's games I've pre-bought already. Yeah, we're already facing the right way. Like Little Big Adventure, which I played both of and never completed. But I'm saving Little Big Adventure for if I have like 100 followers or something, which isn't loads, but there's just some things I'd like hypothetically to have some people around for. Yeah. What's funny is when I conjure 7th guest in my head, I see it in magazine form. I see, like, I have no mouth but I must scream. I like catalog form where they're like $60. And I'm like, I don't even use dollars. Why does it tell me in dollars? Right, where are we? We are at the school, I think. I think this is a school. Right, it's all coming back. But having the map is going to make sense. Yes. Okay, I definitely didn't figure out what I was supposed to do with this. I mean, I presumably did this before.
Terekoi Danni, Kibayem Revat, Arroyem Betik Tavom, Gabodo Nagayem.
Ah. So, what's cool about abduction? Assuming he's finished. Oh. Okay. What's cool about abduction is even though it's all in 3D now, they put like projectors in the game, and so you're still seeing the memories of these lost places. So they're still actual actors. So everyone's either projected like that, or there's one guy behind a door who you never meet, so they can still have the real actors. And I think it's a really nice touch. So I don't understand that language. I don't have any chalk or anything. I don't even know if you can pick things up in this game. Like, I have this section down here with this book, which I might want to reread. I seem to remember the book being goddamn massive. This guy very much enjoys having written a lot. Although apparently I mean, the first game, it was important to look at the books because they had the answers to puzzles in. But I don't have any more books right now. I don't seem to be able to interact with anything there. There is this... That's why I think it's a school, because it's got an alphabet. Yes. And I get out. You know, I understand the concept of an alphabet. I mean, I understand why it might be useful in a game to have one. But obviously it's not going to help me with that language right now. Like this symbol here, that's an I, right? That looks like a... Oh yeah, I've done this before. I remember this. And that's a window? It's a cool toy. I mean, it's no Xbox, but yeah, you take what you can get, right? Now it says, I'll turn it again because there's an arrow to the left. I seem to remember they go all the way down, and then it resets, and then I'm none the wiser of what the actual intent here. Oh crap, I forgot to write down school. Where am I on my map? We went back to the birdcage and went the other direction? No. Yes, okay, guess. We are at the school. School. Pool. I mean, I'd pull it that direction if I knew how. And then we're back on eyeball again. I don't seem to be able to... I could... Oh, that's reset it anyway. Right. I'll leave the toy alone. There is writing up there. I'd write that down, but that would take me like 40 minutes. I don't have 40 minutes spare. I mean, I do have 40 minutes spare, but I'm just not gonna. I have permanent evidence of this in the form of this recording. Anyway, some fruit. I'd try the fruit out, but Mr. Riven doesn't want to. A notebook, which we're reluctant to touch. Left click is doing nothing. Okay. We have these lamps. No, I don't want to look in them. I want to look in the kettles. They're kettles, aren't they? Yes. People cook in them. Right. That's the school. I've made a mental note that that exists. Okay, so... Yes. So the 5 levers, or levers if you prefer, what they do is they lock those. And presumably there's a place where that makes sense to do so. And I don't know if I've done that or not. I believe these water holes are where you can come up in the submarine. Anyway, let's go down. We'll continue forward, see if there is a forwards. There is not a forwards, wonderful. Right. Let's put a dead end there as well. Forwards. And what I want to do we want to go left. That will take us to the bird cage. Just cage would do, John. It's shorter as well. And more accurate. Okay, I'm gonna double check that I'm in the correct location. But I should be at the cage. Cool. We'll keep going forwards. So this should take us to a junction between the cave pool and the and a new place, which we're going to explore now. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going the correct way on the. I want to go that way on the junction. Oh no, it's just quite a sharp right. Okay, you know what? The map is all making sense to me now. I feel like I may have mapped this already. But that's fine. It's going to happen. I believe this is also a dead end. Went up into the sky. What's that? That's interesting. I want to explore that. Right, this takes us... I don't recognise this. To the... So I'm clicking quite fast because I'm just... Yeah, okay, let's go back down. Yes, so this takes us home. This will take us where we came from. Which I sped through quite quickly, but that's what I'm interested in. Right there, that ladder. There's a few things I'm interested in. I'm curious as to why that exists, basically. Let's have a... Just remind ourselves, let's have a look around, walk around, right? Get the lay of the land. Hello? I'm selling these used car manuals. Very cheap. A Honda Civic 94. I don't know anything about car manuals. I don't know why I went with that one. Honda Civic is definitely a make of a car. And I know they have the years. I don't own a car. Hello? Okay, I seem to remember people didn't want to be bothered. Okay, yeah, there is a reason to check out these places. You are a thing. Okay. Cool. More kettles. Some drums. Whatever that is. A furnace. Fire. Okay, well I've clicked on all the things. I think it's going to be quite important for me to interact with this thing. Probably I want to shut that. No, hang on, that's where I came from, isn't it? That's literally where I came from. Hang on. There must be some way to interact with it. Huh. Okay, that's all interesting. What are we going to call this? The, not a furnace. I'll just call it the furnace. Furnace village. But it's also the exit, which I'll note as well. I think if I... Yeah, because I don't need to map the entire game. I just want to map the water area. But, this... I think that takes me out. I don't want to go out just yet. What I think I might do... So if I look up now... I'm just... But no, I'm not. That? What we should do... is we should play with those levers. Fun times with levers is what we're going to do, and we're going to see why it wants me to have access to them. Perhaps one was locked, and I think that might be it. One was locked, but we're going to check. I feel like there must be a reason why we might want them closed. Probably put the ladders up. So, we're going to turn the ship around. That's not the button that does that, John. We're going to go forward to junction. Okay, we can skip. Okay, I'm going to start skipping. We're going to go forward to birdcage. We're going to go forwards to junction. We are going to turn around. And we're going to go up the 5 levers. Okay. Cool. Well, one of those levers is presumably that there. Huh. Where does it take it? Cool. Right. 4. The 5 is 4. I'll use a dot system, not to confuse the names. I mean, I guess I should just pull one and see what happens. Oh, hang on. Can I see from here? Is that why that exists? That would have been nice, game. Okay, I see one there, I see one there, I see one there. See the walkway. So hang on, that's the bird cage. We're in the levers. That's the little village. That's where the furnace is. Hang on. There's the school. Huh. We want to come out somewhere, don't we? Let's do 1 and 2 and see what changes, because I think that's the only way we're going to be able to. Just going to have to explore all the places, but it might mean the junctions do things. So we're at the levers. We're going to turn around. That's not the turnaround button, John. Well, we've turned around. Let's go forwards. Right. If we go left, that'll take us to the school. Right, so that has not been locked. So it's 1, 2, 3 or 5. Right. Let's turn around. Forwards. Go forwards again to the birdcage. Okay. That's either 4 or 5? Well. Yeah, see, that comes up. That's what the mechanism is. And I don't know why you'd ever want to turn them off, but there's presumably a reason. Also 4 or 5. 3 or 5 even. Yeah. Okay. We are at the birdcage. We are facing correct direction. Let's keep going forwards. This is the junction. Let's go left to the cave pool. Cave pool is also an exit, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if both exits join together, then there's a reason to lock things from the other side. So let's investigate the cave pool. I can't investigate the cave pool, of course, because it's now locked. No, I'm at the junction actually, aren't I? Let's go forwards. Okay, so we've now established that that is indeed... So that's pulled back. And I can't see why that would be useful in So this is 1 or 2. And we're gonna... But we know the village is the other one, so we don't really need to investigate that. 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to go forwards again. That's going to take us there, and we'll go right. And that is going to take us back to the 5 levers. Cool. So, we're going to flip 3 and 2. So, 1 and 3 are down. 1 and 3 are down. 1 and 3 are down. 2 and 3 are down. Sorry. We're going to turn around, of course. Every now and then I get a little bit closer and there's something. I write things down because I'm not very good at remembering them. So why am I trying to remember lyrics? Let's go forwards. Let's go left to the school. Well, I should have investigated that last one, but I didn't. Okay, so the school is 5, because 5 isn't down right now. That makes the birdcage 3. Hang on, we'll do it with dice. Pips, I believe that's called. Cool. I mean, I still have to sort of investigate them all down to see why they'd be useful. We're at the school, aren't we? We need to turn around. We need to go forwards, of course, because the birdcage should be currently closed. But you know what? I think I want to check it anyway. I think the birdcage was originally closed. And that was a thing I unlocked. Yeah. That scans. So I don't think I have any interest in having the birdcage locked. I think that needs to be out. So so we want that out. I'm gonna put a little X next to that. Tell me, that's not the one I'm interested in. There was another one that I didn't think it was, and I've forgotten it now. Basically, I think it's the village I want. I think I want that in a position that can connect to something else. But we'll see. Was it the school? Obviously, we don't want the 5 to move. Because that doesn't make any sense. We'd be trapped there. Where are we with the birdcage? We're going to keep going forwards. Sure, why not to the cave pool? Okay, so cave pool is... Let's go back up, see if that looks like it potentially could be useful to me. I don't think so, but... Right. So cave pool is 1. And furnace village is 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them all, make them all accessible apart from the furnace village, because I think there might be a reason why I want to explore there. Like maybe there's another avenue, and then I might just explore the rest of the island, just remind myself what the hell I'm doing anyway. because we've been here for a while. And yeah, I wanted to see some other places. Maybe I've forgotten something that will be obvious. So, we are going to go forwards. We're going to go right. Open it up. And the only one I want locked, I think, is number 2. And it's a data point. So what I want to do is I want to go to that cave pool again. And I want to explore. I want to leave and see if there's even a way out. Maybe there isn't. Yes. Let's turn around. Let's go forwards, of course. Let's go forwards, of course, yes. And let's exit. So I don't know what this does. It's got this. Oh, it's that eyeball. Okay. And a big eye. I don't have any people to dip into it. I can turn the water off. I'll give the water in. I don't know what difference it makes. I'm curious as whether I can access this or this from somewhere else. Okay, was that the same ladder? It looked like there was 2 ladders, but that's like... Sometimes this game does that where you go like, oh look, there's a ladder from this angle and there's a ladder from this. No, it's the same ladder. Yeah, all this is making sense. But we'll have a look around. I'm clicking quite fast, I appreciate. So I might be missing stuff. Well, there's a connection. So this looks like a macroscopic version of the cave pool. Like, for all I know, I've already solved this puzzle though, but I just want to go back quickly. What are you? Are you the way back? Oh, no, I've just found another one of these. You're... Oh. Okay, we're definitely not touching that. That takes us to entirely new area. Well, an entirely old area, more accurately, but I'm assuming the puzzles are not going to be that spread out. Okay, I just want to crab. They're not crabs, they're dinosaurs. From one of the ASICs that isn't Jurassic. Huh. Okay, I didn't mean to go down here, but I'm glad I did. Okay, I just want to quickly drain this. How do I drain it? Can I drain it? Yeah, I know. That doesn't have a diagonal on it either. That was different from what I saw. Oh yeah, I forget I can... This is definitely drainable. Okay, maybe it's not drainable. I mean, I filled it up, and that sort of implies that I unfilled it at some point. Huh. Okay, well that's kind of interesting. Look at you there. Right. Hmm. I think the axe would come in handy, wouldn't you? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I didn't mean to laugh in a sort of Star Warsy. Do 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 do. I mean, it's very exciting though. Look at this. Well, we just want to get around places, but it's going to be a fun time. Elon Musk, eat your heart out. When you're going to catch up to Riven 1999 or whatever the hell the year this came out in. Okay, I don't think I actually wanted to take this, because clearly taking me to a different island. Yeah, this is I did this. This is the thing I did on my own. Oh yeah, that's where the door is. The door that I looked up and I didn't want to know. How do I... We abandoned the game for 6 months. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to go back now. Where's the lever? You. Oops. Well, let's save our game. I'm going to keep on hello, lurkers. Cool, that's just an alternative way out. Yes, yes. Hello. I'm in your sacred place. Touching your idols. Okay. This is where I came from. Yeah, that takes me to the gate. I'm not quite sure what's going on. No, I swear I picked a different direction then. Ooh. Was that a dude doing that? Rodeoing the thing? Cool. I feel like I've achieved a thing. Sometimes that takes a while. Actually, I'm gonna save again. Rodeo. I need names for the episodes as well. And this takes us where I thought. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Yes. No, hang on. knew it. I knew there was two ways round. We're going to bring this up. Yeah! Okay. Why did I do that? Ooh. Right. I don't know how long you've been gone for, Danjen. Right, so I've mapped the entire of the underwater subway, whatever that's called. And then I figured out where the 5 levers go to. I opened up all the levers apart from this place because I noticed there was another lever here. And I've painstakingly left via one of the exits, walked all the way around so I could come here and pull up this, which is now here. I don't know why. Also, some dude went like that and he turned on a siren. I don't think that was him being happy with what I did. I don't know what I'm here for. Cool. I don't know why this is up here. It's because I think he was winding the siren, but it kind of looked like he was doing a radio thing. Okay. Why did I do this? I have no idea. It was just a thing that looked possible. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go all the way back down and then experiencing it again now that this thing is up here. Perhaps I can go past it to a new place. I've also used the opportunity to just kind of get my bearings on other places. Because I think I also want to access this from the top. Just don't know how to get there yet. Because that thing's got that rope, doesn't it? The pull rope, I remember that. Yeah, they're not going to answer me, are they? So, how would I go about doing that? It's linked up there. I don't think I can get up there. Ooh. Thank you very much for the follow. What I'm going to very quickly do is I just realised that snail was in a very awkward position. You got a golden snail. That was one of the cool ones. Sorry. I'm making a computer game and there were snails in it. So then I was like, oh no, I need some graphics for streaming. I'll use more snails. That's the standard snail. They don't have names yet. Anyway, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What am I going to do? I'm going to very quickly turn the screen off. I'm just going to move that snail. Oh, but if I move the snail, I'm going to need like a Riven version of the snail, aren't I? I'll do it later. It was fine. I'm sure you saw it. I think it should be bigger though. It was just very hard to see the writing to that one, but I think the screen got unlucky. I think that's going to happen sometimes. Snail award. Can't even see where it is. Ah, screw it. I'll just do it later. Let's go back to the game. Right. Before I forget what the hell I'm doing. Yep, I just turned myself around. That seems like it has access from the top though, so let's actually look for that. It came from the gate. This, I believe... Oh, hang on, it's just this again. Yeah, we don't want to go in the fun ride. Is this... This just takes us back down. Hello, Peliodons. I don't know what they are. They don't seem to like me being here, though. Cool. Oh, this is dried up. That does not change the number. I have no idea what makes this function. I know I can fill it up with water and then I can't unfill it, but then it unfills by itself. Let's go down. Oh, what was that? Interesting. I think that might be just a pattern. Okay. Okay. Well, now I have no way of getting about, do I? That symbol was... Why is it not saying your messages? Oh, hang on. The chat box should be on. That symbol was on the game with the 2 fish falling. Yes. 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 I've noticed like several similar. Let me get my paint out. Let's turn the screen off for a brief second. Turn my paint on. File open. Oop, we don't want these on right now. So I should remember to do that. Right. I've noticed. Get my brush. Oh, this symbol, which looks like a window, a sort of eye symbol. But I've seen 2 eye symbols. One of them's like that, I think. I maybe have that confused. And I've seen like half a window as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need to... Like this whiteboard I'm gonna need for so much stuff. I also just wanted to use the gimmick that I've got of being able to write on the screen, because it took me ages to figure out how to do that. Let's turn my old notes on, and turn off my paint program for the time being, and open up the game. Yes, I should definitely make a note of that as well. Let's turn Riven back on. How do I do that? This button here, cool. Yes, there we go. You know what? So the pool has that rounded eye. Okay. I'll transfer this to paper or something. And I can fill that up with water. So there's a chance. I'm a little bit worried now. There's a chance what I've done is I've painstakingly undid the boat. I think now that's just where the boat came from and I just forgot. But that doesn't explain why the levers exist. So I'm actually going to put the boat back down. But I sort of did something, even if that was just me painstakingly undoing progress I had already made. See, that's... Oh yeah, it is. It's different, isn't it? It's facing a different direction. Where are we right now? At the helicopter. Not really a helicopter, but helipad. Yeah, I think that's what I've done. I've painstakingly put the boat back where it started. So that celebration was a little bit undue, but I think understanding that, maybe I just had to go through it, unfortunately. That's fair enough. And it's easily fixed. But I could try it from the other side, if that makes any sense. I could try locking the other entrance. and seeing what happens in that case. Because, yeah, I'm still understanding the system slightly better now. So let's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is how I start the puzzle. That's what I get for taking, like, a year off. Hmm. Is that the other exit? Okay, fair enough. Let's go to the other exit then. No, I don't want to go in there. Is that always turning? Sometimes you think you've turned 45 degrees and you've not. You've turned 180 degrees. Yeah, that's what I just did then. Right, now I'm a little bit stuck. I've mapped it all out. And I don't know why you'd want to lock any areas off. There's things that there's still mysteries. Where am I at? The cave pool. Yeah, there's no reason to lock that place off then, because yeah, it would also lock. So I'm having a think. Maybe I want to exit the other way, because then there'd be no way of getting out. Where am I? Let's go somewhere. Farewell, Dungeon. Thank you for joining me. I wish I'd let your words be on the screen earlier. That was... it's a shame. But yes. I want to get up there from the top. I want to know how to get up there. Feels like I've got to bring that ladder down somehow. Farewell. Oh, it's half midnight. I might... We're going to continue forwards though. Where are we? We're at the birdcage. Want to turn around? And I want to go to the 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock all of these apart from the 5. Like right now they're doing nothing for me, so why have them up? But I need to be able to leave this room, so we're gonna unlock that. And I'm gonna exit via the village this time, not the cave pool. Then we're gonna keep 2 on. And we're gonna see if there's any reason why I'd want to have that. If I go left, this is what I wanted to investigate before, to be honest. But now I've got a kind of extra purpose. Oh, that was dumb of me. I managed to turn around and immediately go back to where I came from. That's funny. That's the school locked. But yeah, it is the same symbols on the school. Although I should double check now, shouldn't I? So this takes me to the birdcage. This takes me to a junction. Then I want to go right to the pool. Because I can still lift up the thing. I can lift it up without having the ship on. Although it might not let me. But all that's going to do is just lock me off from going a place, right? Actually, it won't even let me. Cool. There's some drums. Furnace. We're going to approach this from the angle, and I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen, but we're going to do it anyway. And after I've done that, I'll unlock everything, I guess. This is interesting to me. I won't lie, I'm not even sure what I'm trying to achieve right now. Oh look. That's cool. There's never any reason to go there, is there? Get over yourselves, dinosaurs. Now, there's nothing there. It's locked. Hasn't really changed anything for me though. Hmm. I don't know what this is for. I'm trying to see if I can find a way to that place. It must be somewhere. Since I'm back here, I might as well just open all the gates. Might leave the island for a bit, have a bit of explore. I hope it's the right place. Nope. Sorry, I'm being impatient. Okay, forwards. Forwards one more time. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing any reason why I'd want those down. There's definitely something up with that, isn't there? Ooh. Okay, now I've got an idea. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, no, I do. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. I was close. Let's load Rodeo. Or Lodio. Okay, I was halfway through. We do want it up. We do want it up. That's there, right? That's not underwater. We want the ship up there. And we want to move it, instead of down into the water, halfway. So we need the ship up, then to unlock. I was halfway there, halfway through the puzzle. Okay. I'm gonna have a cup of tea. I'm just gonna make myself a cup of tea, but I'm happy. That makes sense to me. Okay.